Hello. Do you have epilepsy? If so, please leave immediately. This is not a joke. If you don't, you'll need to watch the whole video with your eyes closed because there are going to be a lot of flashing lights and sounds in this video, and I don't want to be responsible for any seizures. So, you have been warned. I have a question for you. How do you make a game that uses only one button fun? I'm no expert, but I'm pretty sure that you do a little something like this. Rhythm Doctor is it's a rhythm game, and it's been absolutely consuming my free time for the last few weeks. I swear to fucking God I'm gonna perfect this stage and you can't stop me. You cannot keep me from my beautiful 100%. Interestingly, Rhythm Doctor is indeed played with only one button, usually the spacebar. Most rhythm games seem to be about pressing a variety of buttons, like Guitar Hero, which relies on 5, not including the combinations of those buttons, the actual strum bar, and the whammy bar for extra points. So it's really strange to see a game like Rhythm Doctor have such a simple concept. And it works. Oh my God, does it work! I'm not a big fan of rhythm games. I love music, and I played saxophone for about 8 years throughout high school and early college, but I barely touched Geometry Dash. I never got into Guitar Hero. I played OS, and it made me want to throw my computer onto the interstate. And yet Rhythm Doctor has absolutely captured me. Our story is really simple. You play as a new intern for a hospital, working remotely in a new program called, you guessed it, the Rhythm Doctor Initiative. Basically, you remote control a defibrillator, and you fix people's heartbeats by tapping the spacebar on the 7th beat. Which sounds really easy until you're managing 4 different characters at once. The game is purposefully trying to sabotage you by removing your sounds or visuals, or you're playing this stage, where the tempo changes every 4 seconds. Just, please, oh my God, please, just hit the beat, man. Just hit the fucking beat, please! Now, as anyone familiar with my channel must know, I am legally obligated to speak on the music in every game I review. Usually I do this later in the video, but this is a rhythm game, so the music might be the most important part. And Rhythm Doctor songs fucking rule, and I named all the ones I used in the description so you can enjoy them too. Everything from the super fast electro beats with psychedelic backgrounds to the surprisingly heartfelt and beautifully voiced songs of regret and loneliness are absolutely fantastic. I literally loved all of the songs in this game. There is not a single one that I don't find myself humming on an everyday basis. I think it goes without saying that I wouldn't enjoy this game so much if the music was bad. Whenever you hit a beat, there's an extremely satisfying clap sound that plays, and it makes it really easy to follow along with the tempo of the song even if you can't see what's happening. There's also a ton of audio cues for when notes or tempos change, making it a bit easier to adjust. Changing tempos almost always have a voice call them out to you, so you're not taken by surprise. And oh boy will they change. For a game with only one button, the game has a shocking amount of mechanics to keep track of. Not every beat can be heard, some are blocked by X's rendering them entirely silent. Sometimes you need to tap on the 2nd beat, and 2 notes can pop up at once. Sometimes these rattling notes play that you need to hold down for a certain duration once they hit the 7th area. There's all kinds of stuff that this game can throw at you, and all of it is really interesting and honestly pretty hard to keep track of. Currently, the story of Rhythm Doctor is only 16 levels long, with almost all of them having an alternate night level with increased difficulty or new mechanics. Not only that, but there are also a variety of bonus levels in the game. A few cute ones from the game itself, like this lovely song about drawing, or a minigame where you jump over beans. And a few extraordinarily cool ones from other games. Right now, this includes a single track from an upcoming rhythm game called Unbeatable, which goes super fucking hard, and a 3-stage mini-campaign from the rhythm game Muse Dash, all of which might be the best songs in the game, especially the 90s Decision, which is the song that I used for the intro to this video. Please don't copyright strike me, YouTube. It's a gameplay video. Please, man, I'm begging you. Oh, and did I mention that this game is in early access? Yeah, I bet you thought the game was done, huh? That it was just going to be that short forever? No way, bitch. This story is just starting, with a major story update scheduled for sometime within the next month or two. And the game is $16. I personally think that it's absolutely already worth the price, even without a finished story, but if that's still not enough to convince you, allow me to introduce you to the level editor. That's right, it's time for custom levels. While a lot of them use copyrighted music, which I obviously can't play here, this community is absolutely fantastic, with incredibly creative levels. I couldn't possibly cover all of them here because the community is incredibly active with these, but let me shout out some of my favorites. The level Universal Collapse by Robot Ups, and using the song by the same name written by DM Dokuru, the creator of the Calamity mod soundtrack for Terraria, begins to move around the screen so fast it's basically impossible to see. The level Last Seen Online by Expo, who also wrote the song, brings you back to the days of Windows XP and makes you look all over the screen to see what you need to play. The level Ephemeral, created by Annie Eschen and written by Gyoxor? I have no idea, is immensely challenging and an absolute bop, and is probably the most visually pleasing level I've ever seen. And finally, this list wouldn't be complete without Square. The most ridiculous, over-the-top level I've seen that takes the fundamental rules of the game and just shatters them into a million pieces. Made by the incredible Nico and utilizing a ton of tracks, this level does everything from removing half the rhythm bar to making you tap to the rhythm of a spinning background to splitting the bar into pieces and making the beat loop on, a square. It's absolutely incredible and probably the poster child for the level creation website Rhythm Cafe, where a ton of talented people make levels just like these. Please go out and enjoy the levels created by all kinds of people, because there are way too many cool ones to mention, and I think they're really, really impressive. Who knows, maybe it'll make you want to make your own level as well. Overall, I love Rhythm Doctor, a beautiful and creative love letter to music with fantastic gameplay, replayability, and community-made levels. Go check it out on Steam, because I would give it a 90s decision out of 1 ephemeral, and I can't wait to see where this game goes next. Go check it out, and I'll see you soon.